This is the Hot 790 News.
Thank you for staying tuned. We continue the broadcast with news that the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards has collaborated with the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality to inaugurate the Quality for Organizational Effectiveness and Sustainability e-learning program. This strategic initiative, which was announced on Friday last week, is designed to address knowledge and awareness gaps among personnel in the quality control field, ultimately enhancing their capabilities to fulfill their professional responsibilities. Queen Segis attended the launch and has provided the following comprehensive report.
Local professionals will now have an opportunity to bolster their understanding of industry standards in their individualized disciplines following the launch of the Quality for Organizational Effectiveness and Sustainability e-learning program on January 12th. Initiated by the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality in collaboration with the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, the program is catered at addressing knowledge and awareness gaps of personnel in the quality control field. This is crucial to enhancing their capabilities and ensuring that they can effectively fulfill their professional responsibilities. According to Vern Emmanuel, Director of the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, this program is not only limited to persons who work at the national standards body. He indicated that anyone who is interested in enhancing their knowledge of the quality infrastructure, particularly business professionals, can take advantage of the program.
This platform will also assist micro and small business along with persons who are involved in the youth economy and the MSME loan grant facility in learning what is required for the quality infrastructure and getting a greater exposure to what our national quality infrastructure, how they should interface in the provision of their products and services.
Speaking on the timeliness of the initiative, Mr. Emmanuel noted that the SLBS found it fitting to launch this much-anticipated program in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. He believes that this initiative will provide an avenue for the maximum number of individuals to broaden their knowledge of quality control.
We are very happy that it's finally getting off the ground. We have been working on this from the initiation of the 11th PDF. We wanted to create, post-COVID, a mechanism where persons can get the requisite training, certification, and broaden their knowledge in an asynchronous manner, and also allow the maximum number of persons to have the requisite exposure.
Interested personnel are encouraged to contact the Bureau of Standards for more information. Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Queen Segis.
In the most recent episode of Agriculture on the Move, Minister for Agriculture Alfred Prosper unveiled plans to provide enhanced support to farmers aimed at further fortifying the banana industry. This announcement follows the initial allocation of fertilizers to farmers by the Kingdom of Morocco in the aftermath of Tropical Storm Brett last year. Despite the formidable challenges encountered by the industry in 2023, Minister Prosper emphasized the gradual recovery among farmers, with the additional assistance anticipated to expedite this restorative process.
The latter half of 2023 proved a formidable period for local farmers, largely due to the effects of Tropical Storm Brett, which inflicted significant damage on approximately 75% of the banana industry. In the wake of this natural disaster, food producers encountered a challenging uphill battle to restore production to sustainable levels. Consumers, too, were adversely affected as store shelves were left depleted due to the scarcity of goods. In response to this pressing challenge, the Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Kingdom of Morocco, proactively provided growers with fertilizers to expedite the restoration of the sector. Fast forward to January 2024, Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Alfred Prosper, unveiled encouraging news regarding the once depleted industry. In the latest installment of the government's Agriculture on the Move program, the minister disclosed that the country has successfully recommenced the exportation of bananas and anticipates a further increase in production in the coming weeks.
As of December, we met with all the exporters and we got an indication from BMU based on an assessment made of the industry that we were somewhere 3,000 to 3,500 boxes a week. And as of this month, we are hoping to get to 9,000.
Great.
The banana industry is very important for us as a country. And I'm very happy that we are still able to benefit from the regional market.
Mr. Prosper also revealed that the government will be providing farmers with additional fertilizer to bolster production through partnerships with the World Bank and the government of Venezuela. The minister believes that this addition will help offset some of the troublesome costs attached to farming and ultimately enhance sustainability.
We were able to assist with the fertilizer, the 2 50-pound kg bags of fertilizer. And we have some good news for our farmers. We will be providing more assistance because under the World Bank program, we are procuring some more fertilizer. And I am certainly sure they would have recalled sometime last year, November, we did indicate that we are getting 40,000 bags of urea fertilizer from the government of Venezuela. Mm-hmm. We are hoping that before end of March, this fertilizer will be available, and so we'll be able to help relieve the farmers' plight in terms of the cost of fertilizer and other inputs to help boost our food security, to ensure that we continue to feed ourselves on a sustainable basis. But at the same time, I am also very concerned that we need to reduce our food import bill.
Consumers and agriculture professionals hope that the industry will continue to trend upward. Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Quinn Sejis.
The National Workers Union is continuing its engagements with employers on behalf of St. Lucian workers employed in the commercial sector. In the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, the union has had to revamp a number of the procedures to deal with new challenges that have arisen. General Secretary of the NWU, Johan Harewood, sat down with our news team to reflect on the triumphs of 2023 and to chart the way forward for workers' relations in 2024.
The year 2023 has been hailed as a success for workers' rights, as stated by the National Workers Union, NWU. In its review of its work for last year, the NWU reported reaching collective agreements with numerous employers on behalf of its members, spanning various sectors. Despite the challenges posed in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly in the tourism industry, the NWU boasts the successful negotiated pay enhancements for several workers within that sector. Johan Harewood, the General Secretary of the National Workers Union, expresses contentment with the achievements in 2023 and affirms the union's commitment to perpetuating this positive trend into 2024.
As we started this new year 2024, we have reflected on what we have been able to accomplish during 2023, and I think we've been able to accomplish quite a bit. We've been able to close amicably several negotiations with various companies. Some of the companies have been new companies. For instance, IGY, Rodney Bay Marina, we were able to settle our negotiations with them with a 9% increase over a 3-year period.
Harewood says while the NWU will be looking to incorporate changes into their negotiation strategy to correspond with the lessons learned from COVID, he anticipates a continuation of 2023's successes. Harewood has also revealed that there are some challenges ahead for the union, among them a review of the tourism industry, which underwent some unforeseen changes during the pandemic. In 2024, Harewood says the NWU will be looking to establish some normalcy for the workers in the industry he has termed the economic mainstay of the country.
It's not going to be an easy year. Coming out of the COVID situation, we have had to adjust and in many respects reprogram, re-engineer our whole approach to negotiations, how we see the economic landscape locally, regionally and internationally, and that has had a definitive driving effect on how we handle negotiations and how we try to close negotiations.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Eldridge Charles.
The National Workers Union has revealed plans to recommence their education drive in the coming year. The aim of the program is to train a cadre of shop stewards within their membership that possesses the necessary skills and competencies to provide effective representation. The move is in response to calls from the companies represented by the union for more training opportunities.
As part of its work plan for 2024, the National Workers Union will be implementing a training program for shop stewards amongst its membership. The program will entail instruction in several areas pertaining to advocacy for workers' rights, including conflict resolution, negotiation, and the successful handling of disputes. According to Johan Harewood, the union had conducted successful training sessions in the past, but had been unable to establish any such initiatives in 2023. As such, these undertakings will be given priority in this year. Harewood says the training will be geared at producing a cohort of shop stewards who are knowledgeable and equipped to provide adequate representation for members.
In this year, 24, we're looking at restarting our educational programs. Things took a little change in terms of previous years, in terms of how the training activities would have been taking place, but now I think we in 24 we're going to be putting our plans of action in place in terms of grievance handling workshops, dispute resolution workshops, negotiations workshops.
Harewood says there has been growing support for the program among members, with companies willing to lend their support to the union. While there has been no set date for the initiative's commencement as yet, Harewood anticipates it will get off the ground within the coming months.
And we've gotten a lot of interest from persons in terms of getting educational programs back on board. Even some of the companies that have partnered with us in terms of the educational trust, they have asked that we put things in place for them to participate and to collaborate with us as well. So, it's something that we're looking forward to, and our education committee will be putting things in place so that as we move into the year, things will begin to roll smoothly.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Eldridge Charles.
We are due for another break. Stay tuned. The third segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News will continue in a moment.